bought them in auction.
Right, you bought them.
Yes,
Tell me how much
yes.
you paid for them.
Roughly, it'll be about £250 the pair, but I'm not sure.
And where do they live at the moment in the house?
In my guest bedroom.
Yes. Is it very bright?
No, they're not in the sun.
Good. Try to get as little light actually hitting them as possible. Because these are wonderful paintings, but paintings in silk. And when a Westerner looks at a Chinese image, usually these long, beautiful hanging scrolls, we in the West can get perplexed by the notion of Chinese perspective. But you obviously like them. Things that are far away in the Chinese image are rendered always at the top of the painting or of the picture. And as you get closer to where you're standing, the foreground comes closer and closer, and the foreground is actually at the bottom of the picture. Of course, in Western painting or picture making, we have the distance actually disappearing behind. Chinese don't like doing that because you lose all the adventure of travelling through a landscape. And this is a fantastic adventure. Isn't it wonderful? It is wonderful. I mean, we have a distant lake up here, and we see a flight of geese coming south. And then the embroiderer has changed the wave pattern to give you this torrent as we go through a ravine, and this junk coming through the torrent of water into a placid lake down below where a couple of scholars, isn't that wonderful? And they've illuminated the change by the change in the river pattern. This, I suppose, is the clincher. This wonderful journey. We go from the mountains, these wonderful clouds swimming, as they do in China, of course. That's what China is like.
Will it be the moon?
Fabulous. And yet there's a sort of intensity to that sun, isn't there? Because they've coiled the thread. And then you move through these wonderful towers, a properly sort of embattled fortress on the river front, a few sampans and fishermen's junks, a lookout post here, popping out of the water, and then another fort here with a flag hanging there. But the pièce de résistance is this.
The little stain.
It's the paddle boat.
Lovely, isn't it? Yes.
A touch of Western technology in otherwise conventional Chinese format. It's a wonderful thing. I'm not a marine archaeologist, so I couldn't tell you exactly what the date of that steamer is, but I would put it around the year 1890, 1900. They are without doubt the best panels, embroidered panels that I've ever seen in this genre. I think they're lovely. And I think you paid the right price, £250.
Not expensive, were they?
Well, I think £250 would buy you a very smart pair of mother-of-pearl inlaid frames. So I would reckon the frames are worth £250. With the 6 panels, I cannot seriously see those being offered in a good antique shop for anything less than £2,000.